Welcome to Stoic Brim. Today we will step into a quiet space together where you can set aside the chaos of life for a little while. Maybe today you faced a flood of pressures, work piling up like a small storm, endless messages from friends, or restless thoughts circling your mind all day long. But now is the time to let your mind and body relax. You can close your eyes, settle into a cozy chair, or lie down on your bed if that feels most comfortable. I will share some words from Seneca, a philosopher who lived through waves of hardship, prolonged illness, exile far from home, and the dark days under a turbulent Roman Empire. He found peace amid disorder, and today, I want to bring that peace to you. Imagine sitting by a warm fireplace, hearing the gentle crackle of the flames, feeling each breath slow and calm. These sounds will sweep away your tension, guiding you back to a deep stillness within your soul. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This is a gentle but powerful reminder. Have you ever tired yourself out with worries that never came true? Picture this. Your boss sends a short message on Teams late in the day, and your heart drops. You start imagining all sorts of things. Did I mess up something? Will I get criticized tomorrow? Your mind spins with grim possibilities, being called out in front of the team, getting buried in extra tasks, or even missing a chance for a raise. But Seneca wants you to pause and look closer. Those things have not happened, and they might never happen. The reality is just a message, a fleeting moment in a long day. He reminds you that we often craft monsters in our minds, far bigger and scarier than anything life actually brings. Think back. The last time you stayed up all night fretting about a meeting, did it turn out smoother than you expected? Maybe even better than you hoped? That fear was just a shadow. So now let those anxious thoughts fade away, like thin smoke drifting through the sky. The present is where you hold control. He wrote, "Nothing is wonderful if we keep it to ourselves." This feels warm, like an invitation to open your heart. Seneca believed that the good things you know, whether a deep lesson or a simple trick, are only truly valuable when you share them. Imagine you discover a way to organize emails on Gmail so they stop overwhelming you, saving an hour each day of the week. You could keep it secret, but what if you text a coworker or friend, "Hey, try this. It makes life so much lighter." They feel relieved, their day flows better, and you feel a quiet sense of purpose. Seneca was exiled to an island, stripped of power and prestige, but he never stopped writing letters, sharing wisdom with friends across the miles. He wanted the flame of Stoic philosophy to spread beyond him, lighting up every mind it reached. So today, if you find an inspiring line in this book, send it to someone, a family member, a friend. Sharing does not take anything from you. It makes your spirit richer in ways you might not see right away. Seneca said, "Hardship is the fire that tests gold." These words carry strength, like a declaration of the power inside you. Life never runs out of bad days. Your computer freezes mid-report, rain soaks the outfit you prepared for a big meeting, or a coworker forgets a task you relied on. Normally you might snap, "Why is everything against me?" But Seneca, who lived with severe lung disease and endured exile, saw hardship differently. He said it is not there to break you. It is there to shape you into something greater. Take this. Your Wi-Fi drops during a Zoom call with a client. Instead of losing it, you could switch to phone data or learn to wait patiently for a few minutes. Each time you push through, you do not just survive, you grow tougher, calmer. Seneca wants you to smile at challenges because they are the fire that refines gold, the best version of you waiting to emerge. He said, "Stay near the good and you will become better." This is a soft but profound nudge about who you keep close. Have you ever felt drained after spending time with someone? Like dinner with a person who rants about their terrible job, their ghosting crush, or how unfair life is. You get home, and suddenly your bright day feels dim too. Now picture coffee with someone positive, a friend who is always learning, telling you about a great book they just read. You feel energized, eager to open your laptop or try something new. Seneca lived in a court full of deceitful people, but he chose to distance himself, seeking souls who lifted his spirit. He said life is like a team. Play with the skilled and you score. Linger with the negative and you lose. Look around. The people you see every day, do they lift you or weigh you down? If someone saps your energy, like a friend who only complains, maybe it is time to step back. It is not selfish. It is guarding your peace. Seneca wrote, "Live fully today." This rings like a wake-up call through the haze of days. Have you ever let a day slip by meaninglessly? Scrolling TikTok or Instagram all night, waking up regretting you did nothing worth remembering. Seneca lived with death hovering close, illness and a crumbling empire, but he never let time escape him. He said life is not short. We just waste it by putting things off. Think about it. You want to cook a new dish but say tomorrow, or mean to call your family but hold back, then lie awake thinking, why did I wait? Seneca urges you to seize today like a treasure you hold in your hands. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not here. Only now belongs to you. So today, if you want to write a journal page, text an old friend, or walk in the sunshine, do it now. Living fully is not about grand acts. It is about cherishing every little moment. Seneca also said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This sparks a light in your mind. Do you ever think successful people are just lucky? Like a coworker gets promoted and you think, they just got a break. But Seneca says luck does not fall from nowhere. He advised Nero, live through upheaval, and new success comes from being ready. Imagine this. You prep thoroughly for a presentation, digging into data, practicing in front of the mirror for hours. Then the chance comes. Your boss is impressed, hands you a big project. Without that effort, the moment would slip away. Seneca wants you to see luck as a reward for those who stay prepared. So today, do something to get ready. Read a book, pick up a skill, sharpen your patience, because opportunity might knock any second. He wrote, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." This reaches into your heart, especially on the roughest days. Some mornings you wake up wanting to hide under the covers. Work overwhelms you, friends misunderstand you, or loneliness presses down quietly. Yet you get up, brew coffee, tackle the day step by step. Seneca faced illness in Nero's death sentence, yet he knew just carrying on takes bravery. He said every day you keep moving is a silent win. Today, maybe you are exhausted, but finish that last email or smile at a cashier despite it all. That is courage. Seneca wants you to take pride in those small steps because they prove you are stronger than you know. Seneca said, "The wise man is content with what he has." This is gentle advice, but it holds a deep lesson. Do you ever compare yourself to others? Seeing a coworker buy a new car, you wonder, why not me? Or scrolling Instagram, watching friends travel, you feel lacking. Seneca, who went from wealth to exile with almost nothing, said happiness is not in things outside you. He lived on a barren island with little, yet found joy in his mind. Think about this. You had a warm coffee this morning, a steady desk to work at, or a friend who checked in. Are those small things enough to satisfy you? Seneca wants you to focus on what you have, not chase what is out of reach. When you are content, you do not need more to feel whole. You are already rich within. He said, putting things off is the biggest waste of life. This is a quiet jolt to wake you up. Do you ever push important things to tomorrow? Like wanting to hit the gym but saying next Monday, or planning to learn a skill but thinking, I am too busy now. Seneca lived with time under threat. He knew every day is precious, impossible to reclaim. He said when you delay, you do not just lose time, you lose chances to live true to yourself. Imagine you want to write a book but wait for the perfect moment. A year passes and the page stays blank. Seneca wants you to act today, even in small ways. Write a paragraph, exercise 10 minutes, call someone you love. Do not let life slip away waiting. Start now, because every second you postpone is a second you lose. And finally, Seneca wrote, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. This is a beautiful affirmation of your growth. Do you ever feel worn out by struggles? Like a project gets rejected, or you argue with family, and it seems too much to bear. But Seneca, who endured so much pain, said it is that friction that makes you shine. Think back. Failing a presentation taught you to speak better, or sleepless nights led you to calm yourself smarter. Each trial is a stroke, turning you from rough stone to a gleaming gem. Seneca wants you to embrace those hardships, not to suffer, but to grow. So now, facing a tough day, tell yourself, this is how I am polished, becoming my best self. Those were words from Seneca, a man who overcame countless trials to find peace, sharing it with you through these lines. They are like small lights guiding you through life's chaotic days. If your heart feels lighter, leave a like to let me know. Subscribe if you want more from Stoic Brim, where we explore philosophy to live better. Comment if you want to share how you feel. I will be here, reading every word you send. Now rest. Peace is here, in this moment, waiting for you to hold and keep close.